Hey guys, how's it going? It is very warm, and that means it is the perfect time for a stream. So, how is it all going? Everything's looking all good? Yep. Audio's coming through. Can see Fredo in the Twitch chat. Yeah. Today we are going to be playing a game called Global Rescue. I've played this before. I think this is going to be my third one of these in this series. If you're unfamiliar with the game, it is a kind of emergency dispatcher game. You select a real-world location, it imports real-world map data, and you are dispatching fire engines, police, and eventually ambulance and SWAT. We haven't got to those two just yet. And if you missed any of the early streams, then I am playing in Perth, Scotland. I picked a random city within the UK. I did want to do the UK because that's where I'm from. And yeah, we are going to be playing that today. I can't exactly remember where we left off. Just going to change some audio things. The music's a bit louder in my ear than I would like. There we go. So, yeah. I'm doing well. It is warm. We're at the start of another heat wave here in the UK. So yeah, I'm probably going to need to drink a lot and try and stay hydrated during this. It might not be the longest stream. It'll probably maybe be like an hour and a half, because talking through all the decisions in this game drains me quite a lot. I know for like air traffic controllers and things, they're limited to like either 45 minutes or an hour and a half of actual controlling, and for an emergency dispatcher who's commentating on everything, I'd say that's a similar vibe. So yeah, we are going to jump right in. There we go. Right, so I have no clue where we left off. I know that we had a fire engine here, a fire station here, and in the last stream we had built a police station here, but I don't know, I can't remember what emergencies we've got going on or anything like that. So yeah, so at the moment we've got a water in the basement after a burst pipe, so that's we've got a fire engine there dealing with that. We've got police cars, one there, one there, one there, and one there, and a fire engine, I'm assuming, on its way back to the fire station. So yeah, we'll just see what is thrown away.
Was prevented.
Now, I do know that this game has... Oh, we've got UK free, I think that's meant to be fire. Charity car wash, so we'll send a fire engine over to there. I do know that this game was recently updated, I think 2 days ago. I think on Thursday it was updated, and it's now on like kind of content update 1, so that things are kind of more stable, better improved. There's a load of new missions. I haven't experienced any of those yet. Vehicles will also make an emergency corridor, so we'll have to look out for that. So like all of these vehicles would move out of the way of something heading to an emergency if it's got blue lights. I think we can now expand our bases, so if we wanted to, we can kind of expand out in this direction over here. What else was there? Oh, there's a tender vehicle, so there's a fire engine tender. I don't think we'll be using that today. I probably also want to wait for skins, kind of UK skins to come through for that. Pathfinding improvements, I've got a list here. They've updated the map data, so it should be a lot more accurate and things aren't getting as stuck. Better late game balancing. We're still kind of in the early game here, as you can see. we're on day 7 here. Let's assign them to do that. And just general performance enhancements. So, yeah, we'll have to look out for some of the new missions. I'm excited about those. And we're just waiting for any kind of emergency, really. Let's check how our patrols are doing. They're on orange, because we have to balance their energy levels as well. They're on green, but they only have 3 people in. They're on green. And how are these ones doing? They're on green, so we could probably send those out to start to replace this one. No, which one was it that's the most tired? It would be those ones. So let's grab a police car and send that kind of up here, and that one we can send to base just so they can go and get some rest and things. I really want to see the emergency corridor. Now, I am live on YouTube in both vertical and landscape, and I am live on Twitch in landscape, so feel free to watch on whatever platform you would prefer. If you're watching on YouTube Shorts, you can click a link, I think, below, and that will take you to the landscape version. But if you want to watch on Twitch, of course, for whatever, you can do so on there. Why is nothing going on? This seems dodgy. We're going to get like 6 things coming through at once. I don't want it to be crazy busy. You're watching on all 3, yeah. But you're my mod for it, so yeah, that's kind of one of your responsibilities as my mod. So, why does this say there's a police car still there? Okay, there's a police officer still there. Police presence in troubled neighborhoods. We can send this one to that one. Ensure greater security in the problem area by demonstrating a police presence with several patrol cars and performing random identity checks.
Attention. Exceptionally high crime rate. A particularly high number of crimes are currently being committed.
Okay. So, hopefully we'll have enough police to deal with that. I want a proper emergency to come through, not just one of these additional tasks. I want to be able to see the emergency corridor. I think it's one of the... And the new missions. That's probably the stuff I'm most excited for in the new updates. Come on. You can do it. If there's an exceptionally high crime rate... Here we go, we've got something coming in. Vandalism.
Residents report that youth are damaging a street lamp. Location, York Place.
Okay. That needs 2 police cars. So I'm actually going to send this one as well. And let's see if we can see the emergency corridor. Oh, that is cool. All of the cars are moving out of the way and letting the police car through. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, I love that. Right, let's get you to arrest the perpetrator, and you can arrest the perpetrator as well. You can start dealing with that. Ideally, we'd need another police car, but I think that's fine. We've got 28 minutes on that task, so not much, is really needed. Oh, got another one coming in.
The perpetrators were caught in the act and arrested.
Okay.
Occupants at residence report 4 juvenile suspects have broken into home and are trying to steal car from driveway of residence. Proceed code 2. It is unknown if suspects are armed. Location, Pitevlis Crescent.
Okay, where is that? That's down here. So we've got 4 suspects, so we're going to need to send 1 police car there. Let's assign that one to send them to prison, and that one should become free now, and we can start sending that one to the burglary. And all of our police cars are currently in use, apart from I think the one that's down here that needs to rest. So they're going to come down to here and deal with the burglary and vehicle theft in progress. And apprehend juvenile suspects. Got another one on its way. Let's watch that emergency corridor again. It's night time, so it's not much traffic. And this one's sending them to prison. Okay. I think we're going to want to have... is there another... Have I got all my police cars doing something right now? Drug dealing. Okay.
A possible drug deal between two people was reported. The situation needs to be investigated.
Yeah, I can't send them. We knew there was an exceptionally high crime rate. What's happening with all my vehicles? These ones are about to go to the prison, so then we'll send those to the drug dealing. That one's come free, so we're going to send that to the drug dealing over there. It glitched. That was weird. Get them to observe the situation, and I think what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to buy some more police cars. So let's make sure we have space for them. First of all, let's actually assign parking spaces as they come in. This one's arrived here, so we can get them to deal with that. And yeah, let's...
The officers saw a drug deal taking place. All persons involved must be arrested.
Okay, so we'll arrest the dealer first.
All juvenile suspects apprehended and handed over to local detectives.
Okay, cool. So those have just become available. So I'm going to have one go to there. They're going to drive back to base. And this one I'm going to position up here.
The dealer was arrested.
Let's arrest the buyer then. And let's...
A 17-year-old girl.
I want to buy some vehicles. Please let me buy some vehicles.
And fears he might be in danger. Location: Gray Street.
Okay, so we'll send that to there. We've got a evidence recovery assistant, so we're going to send that one there.
The buyer was arrested.
And we're going to get this one to transport them both to prison, because you can fit 2 passengers in the vehicle. Whew! Right. That one's arrived. There we go. Right, please just let me buy some vehicles. Give me a moment. Right, build, and let's expand the hall. Let's do it just a bit like that. And let's put some more parking spaces in. Okay, like so. And how... Oh, we need to... In order to unlock more vehicles, because we wouldn't be able to buy any more, because we're on the maximum, we would need to increase our vehicle limit, which we can do now. Okay, so that's increased our vehicle limit to 10. You can see it up there. So I'm going to buy 2 new police cars.
The officers questioned the 17-year-old. They could also hear the noises coming from the apartment. Despite knocking, ringing the doorbell, and calling out, the brother did not respond. The fire department must force the door open.
Okay, so send the fire department to there. Okay, and now I need to get some staff. And each one of these can fit 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's assign the parking space there. They're going to swap. We've got a call coming in. Fuel leakage.
Fuel has leaked from a truck. Due to the expected rain, any remaining fuel could end up in the storm drains. Location: Morrison's.
There we go. Dispatch a firefighter that way. You're on your way back. You're going to the prison. You're heading up here. Okay, so now if I assign you to there, I can put two more people in, and I can start to get my police coverage going. Let's put one there, would be my guess. And it definitely gets busy quickly. It does, yes. Let's add two there, and we will position you maybe somewhere over here. Assign to that one, and get these guys to open the door. And I'm going to have a quick drink. While a teenager gets stuck in a baby swing.
Observe the situation and decide how to free them. Location, Glover Street.
Okay.
An extensive fuel leak has been detected. Additional personnel are needed, and surrounding roads should be closed.
Okay, so we can send one
there.
The door
has been opened and the apartment can now be entered.
And let's get that one to deal with the extension.
At additional task and is awaiting instructions.
So get the fire engine to deal with the fuel leak, got another one on its way, and a police car there. They're going to deal with that, and the suspicious noises from the apartment. The police can now enter, which means we can send this fire engine back to base. We can get the evaluation done. Okay, lots of money. We might need to expand our fire service as well. Okay. That one's done. And so I'm going to keep them up there.
The sister's concern turns out to be unfounded. The brother is fine and obviously in a great mood. He was having a good time with his girlfriend and simply didn't notice the world around him.
Okay, so now we need to position our police vehicles in places where...
Choose to use either the Halligan tool or the Jaws of Life to pry the swing apart.
We will use the Jaws of Life. This one has arrived and can start dealing with the extensive fuel leak. Ideally, we need another police car there. Don't want you to go fully back to base. I'll put you there. Police presence in troubled neighborhoods.
The teenager has been successfully freed from the baby swing using the Jaws of
there.
Life.
Okay. And so you're going over there. Where are you going? You're going up to there. Let's get you to do some traffic control. And can we have any more come out? Yep, but let's get that one to refuel first of all. Okay, this is being dealt with. They're on their way there. Fire engine. I've got fire cover again. I try to keep all of my police cars as spread out as possible, so that they're as near to emergencies as possible, and also I can get them to do a traffic control, which means they'll be checking the vehicles that are passing, and if there's any violations like not wearing a seatbelt or not insured, then I can get fines, and that will give me more money. We've got 100,000 at the moment, which isn't bad at all. That's pretty good, actually. I'd like to have that in my bank account right now.
Roads were temporarily closed. Fuel leakage into the storm drains was prevented.
Okay, so that's done. And we can maybe send this one over to here. Maybe we'll expand our map today.
Your efforts are impressive, and I would therefore like to entrust you with responsibility for the rescue service as well. You can now unlock the rescue service for free in the research menu.
Okay, so at some point we can get the rescue service, which is the ambulance. I'm going to hide that for now, but we will get 424,000 when we do that. I just want to before I do that, I want to boost the number of vehicles that I have going on around here, and make sure that I have adequate coverage, because that was a bit chaotic. I didn't really have enough vehicles. I was waiting for vehicles to finish, so yeah. Assign you to do some traffic control. process. Really? Ah, yes. You're now refueled, so I can get you to come out. And where do I want to put you? Got coverage there. Maybe just towards the kind of center of the map. Got this one over here, so maybe we might need another one over there. But this one's heading to there, so that should be good. Okay. I'm really liking the emergency corridor. I keep saying that, but I think it's worth reiterating. Okay. It's like waiting for buses. It's like waiting for buses. You get you wait ages for one, and then 4 come along at once. That's what it's like with emergencies. And thank you, Fede, for redeeming a posture check there. I do have lots of different redeems and things on Twitch. But some of them are just look after your streamer, because, yeah. Well, that one's caught in the traffic from the traffic control. Could you imagine if the police car got a traffic violation? No, it just goes straight through. Ah, that would be funny though. Like, the police car doesn't have insurance or something like that, and it yeah, it ends up being fined. Okay, this one's almost done, and then I'll probably just send that one to there. Can't have a croissant, Clevprof. A croissant? No, you definitely can't. I don't want to be a croissant. Need to kind of keep my posture good, but not too good, otherwise I'll end up out of the screen. It's silly, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so you're done, so I'm going to send you to here. Got to spend some research points, so let's see what we can do. Expand our area. We can do automatic refueling. Yeah, let's upgrade our automatic refueling. Okay, that's good. And let's reduce our fuel consumption and reduce the dirt. How is our fire fleet looking? Is there any of it particularly grubby?
It has been reported that a toddler is trapped inside a glass recycling bin.
Oh.
Location, York Place.
That's not good. Let's send a fire engine there. Imagine they might need to rescue a toddler out of a glass recycling bin. Ouch, that would be painful, wouldn't it? Oh, that poor toddler. Let's get that one a bit of a wash. Let's just see how our police is doing down here. Let's give them a wash. Get them to have a wash as well. Not the police, the police car. Although maybe the police need a wash. Maybe they've been out all day and need to need to have a shower. I mean, we've got plenty of showers down there, so for them to choose from. All of these, although none of them are actually in a shower right now. Yeah. Maybe they could just use the car wash instead.
Fire engine 1 has arrived at toddler and glass recycling bin and is awaiting instructions.
Okay. Record vandalism damage. I'm going to send that one, and then they're going to need a break.
A man is taking pictures in a post office, making several people in the building uncomfortable. Location, Perth Post Office.
Okay, we will send that one to the post office.
The toddler situation has been confirmed by emergency services. Choose to either cut the bin open or attempt rescue via rope.
Oh, what's going to be best here? So the toddler is in the recycling bin. Do we cut the recycling bin open or rescue the toddler with a rope? I reckon we probably have to. Let's rescue with a rope first. That's a weird one. The unwanted person at a post office. It is, yes. What did it say they were doing? A man is taking pictures in a post office, making several people in the building uncomfortable. Okay. What kind of pictures?
The toddler was successfully rescued. No further assistance is required.
Okay, that's good. We rescued the toddler.
Emergency calls regarding a fight are flooding in. Send officers quickly to stop the fight.
To where? Oh, to the unwanted person at a post office. Okay. Let's get them to deal with the fight first. I'm going to send you to the unwanted person at the post office as well if there's a fight going on. You're going to go back to base, and I'm going to pull you out here. Hopefully, yep, you're all rested. So let's get you coming maybe to about here to cover this area. Emergency calls regarding a fighter flooding in. What is this situation at a post office? There's someone taking pictures. There's someone there's a fight in progress. Like, what if you just want to go post your mail or pick up a package? Like, gosh, this is a weird situation, isn't it? Of himself or someone else? I mean, it said it was making other people uncomfortable, so I'm going to assume that it's
The fight has been successfully stopped. No charges will be pressed.
It's other people. Get them to question the witnesses. That should be done relatively quickly.
All witnesses have been questioned. Arrest the man responsible.
Okay. Sure. They can both be involved in the arrest. I've got 2 vehicles there. Might as well use them.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
There you go. Transport to prison and get you up here. And you can start doing some traffic control. What's you that I sent up there? Yep. Okay, I think we've got pretty good coverage. There's a noise complaint going on down here, so let's send a police car down to there. I do wonder what that man will be charged with, like, because you can take photos in a public place, but maybe he's being charged with the fight would be my best guess. I also find it strange that, like, there's no police station, it's just send them straight to prison.
Multiple emergency callers reporting a group of 7 environmental protesters have occupied a busy intersection and are refusing to move from the location. Drivers have already started dragging people from the street, and tempers are escalating rapidly. Location, Barrack Street.
Okay, so, well, we have no choice in the emergencies that we deal with. Personally, I'd just give them a slap on the wrist, but, I mean, there could be danger going on, if people are dragging the climate protesters out of the street. There's the group of climate protesters, look. Obviously there's no one in the street, but... Yep, we'll send some police cars and see what's going on. You've arrived there.
There is a large and heated dispute outside of a gas station. Settle the altercation before it escalates. Location, Morrison's.
Okay, you're probably nearest because the police are dealing with the climate protesters, so get them to attend the scene. And these guys can deal with an altercation at a gas station. And right now I have 1 police car available, so... And that's just down here, plus 1 in here, depending on how it's... Yeah, they need to rest. This one should be done relatively soon, though. There we go. Just like that. Perfect timing. So let's get those to just around there.
Officers have determined roads will need to be closed to allow for a safe working environment for emergency personnel, whilst a plan to remove the protesters is formed.
Okay. We can deal with that. Road closures. It's not a very big protest. There can't be much disruption. Very valid point. Yep. You guys can check the situation at the gas station.
Officers are assessing the situation and the resource needs based on the number of suspects on site. More resources will very soon be required on scene.
Oh gosh, okay. I don't really have any more resources. Get you to do some traffic control. Got a campfire permit at a residence that's needed. So I'm going to send a fire engine there. These guys are going to prison, and then I'll put them back maybe up here to provide some coverage.
Officers have decided they'll first need to order the group to disperse. If they refuse all orders and warnings, then they will be arrested. More officers are needed for the likely arrest team. Each protester needs to be warned.
Okay, they're actually not...
The
don't have any
altercation
energy.
has been de-escalated. Question witnesses to ascertain if further action is required.
So they're going to have to go back to base, and hopefully we can have some... Oh, I've got a police car there, if I need to. Okay, let's deal with this one. They can question the witnesses, and
Charges
then...
are being filed, and any perpetrators must be detained.
Okay, now let's get them to issue a warning.
The witness
at least
statements
kind
are
of
recorded.
they're behaving lawfully, I guess. Arrest the perpetrator there, then you're going to go to the prison. Please tell me that you are available. You're all green. They're still in the bed.
Despite multiple verbal and written commands to disperse, the protesters refused and now need to all be arrested. Gather all information on the suspects and transport them to custody suites across the city.
Okay, so I can
The
start
perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Can I send that to the climate protesters? I guess I can. Let's send you to the climate protesters as well, because... Oh gosh, all my police are about to be taking people to prison. You're taking someone to prison. They're going to be dealing with the arrests. This one... yeah, I'm going to have like 5 police cars going to the prison. Yikes. I'm going to have maybe 2 police cars available at my disposal. I'll just wait for these guys to finish sleeping. Wake up, please. Oh, that worked. Guess I need to just do that more often. Right, okay. Let's get you to wash your police car, and then you can come out on the road. Gosh. Where do we want to put it? Maybe we will have them somewhere up there. We're going to have a lot of police cars around here. Maybe up here, actually. I mean, we're arresting 7 climate protesters, so... That causes quite a big inconvenience when I only have... How many police cars? 7 police cars. You can help with the arrests. Okay.
Fire Engine 4 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
There we go. You can help with that. Now, I am probably just
Attention, storm. Strong winds can uproot trees, damage gas pipes, and cause power cuts.
Okay, we'll be aware of that. But I'm going to just pause it here for a moment, guys, because I'm just going to take a quick break here. It's getting quite warm and things, so I'm just going to take a break, cool down and things. It's been very busy so far. And yeah, enjoy these clips.
Would you like to go without getting a perfect game?
No.
No?
Why haven't we got the perfect game? They
playing with the rabbit.
they could pill up and then get some photos. There's a new teddy. Well, we've got to save the teddies, so I'll go. It's not a bone, is it? Don't think so. So now I've got to take this one back out and get another teddy. That's just the rules of it, chat. Rescue the teddies. Right, you can. No. That teddy's creepy. Oh no! You can go there. That's good enough.
Are you helping me rescue the
Yes. How did you know that? You watching my stream?
We
87.
rescued the teddies.
We did, yeah. 87%. Teddies. What?
I don't know, help me out.
I like teddies. You like teddies. You rescued the first few, and then like I was going around looking for the bone, and then I found more teddies, and I was like, well, I've got to kind of save them, really. Can we see it? Can we see it? Can we see it? Right there. Okay. It's not a tier 3. Or it's not exactly a tier 1 either. Did you see it, chat? Do we go for it and get the Mercer? Because it's also getting to night time. How do we do this? It's going to eat my face, but yes. Okay, I'm doing it for the content, chat. Right, it is right there. So it's in the water. Can I shoot it? Yep, now. Okay, we are back. It was just going to be a quick break, that one. Right, so let's continue with what's going on here. Why can I no longer move? Hello? Something's not working here. There we go. Okay, you can arrest the suspects. You're going to become available and I'm going to send you off over here.
7 suspects were arrested for unlawful gathering and obstructing traffic. The group's actions have been stopped for the day and the roadway can be reopened.
Oh, I didn't have to send them to the prison. Okay, bonus. Yeah, you're all sleeping. Okay, so I want you to go down here. Oh, suddenly I have a lot more police cars than I was expecting. Let's have one of you go there.
A water pipe has burst in a residential building. Turn off the water and pump the basement dry. Location, Melville Street.
Okay, send a fire engine there. And you can go over here. Yep, you're fine to go back to base. You're going to have to go back to base. Okay. Not as much coverage, but still pretty good. They're waking up now. He's about to finish his nap. And that will mean that this police car can come back out on the road. Got the fire engine heading up there. And we've also got a flooded basement. There's a lot of floods. Oh, I guess with the storm, there would be quite a few floods. So let's send that fire engine there. Are you guys done yet? Yep, he's just woken up.
A tree has caught fire and must be extinguished quickly before the fire spreads. Location, the stables.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's get the evaluation. Get some money coming in. There's a burning tree all the way up there. So I'm going to send that one to the burning tree. Probably could have sent one that was closer, but that's fine. And get you to do some traffic control. You can deal with the water in basement after a burst pipe. Are we going to need more fire engines?
The water was turned off.
Okay, and then they can pump the water out of the basement. Cool. My brain gets so fried playing this game. There's so much to keep track of. Like, what's going on down here? You're just having a party? Are you all having a party? Stop having a party and get back to work.
A crowd of people has gathered, making the work of the emergency services more difficult.
Okay, so we can
Further
send
damage was prevented.
them. That one's done. Got a call coming in and burning garbage can.
A
You're
garbage
going
can has
to
caught
that
fire
one.
and is burning. Location, Coach House Court.
Okay, so let's send fire engine there. My only fire engine right now is up here. So hopefully there's not another fire or another emergency needing a fire engine. I guess I could take it from that one if I really needed to. Police can start dealing with crowd control. And the fire engine's about to arrive. There we go. And the fire engine can extinguish the tree. You can do some traffic control. I kind of got them all in a line here. I think that's okay. You're about to arrive down here.
The crowd was successfully brought under control.
Okay, cool.
The fire has been successfully extinguished.
Perfect. That's what we like to hear. You're going to need to go back to the base because you're very tired. And in terms of the burning garbage can, you can be extinguished. Okay, I think I'm in control here.
The garbage can was extinguished.
Tree on a road, okay.
A tree is blocking a road and needs to be removed. Location, King Street.
So we'll send that fire engine to there. This one's now available, as is that one. And that one. Okay, we've got coverage again. How are our police doing on rest? They've got a few resting there. Let's actually add one there. Okay. So they're all needing a bit of a rest right now. And fire engines are heading back. Okay. We are in control. UK police community meeting. Police to host a community meeting to show a proactive presence in the community. Well, you're right there. So you can go to that community meeting. You get no say in the matter, but you're going to a community meeting. Okay. Fire engine can deal with the tree on the road. Get them to do that. I think what I'm going to do now then is I'm going to do some building, and I'm going to demolish those and put some more large parking spaces in, ready for buying some more fire engines, Can we buy some more fire engines? We can. Perfect. So I'm going to buy...
The tree has been successfully removed and the road is clear again.
one like that. And let's make sure that we have some employees. So how many do we want? We want 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And we can assign the parking space there. Okay, so we've got some more fire coverage as well now. At some point, we're probably going to want to make some more stations and things, because we've got the police station down here and the fire station here. Like, we're probably going to want something up here, ready to expand the map. How are we doing on points here? Okay. So we could get better beds, so they rest quicker. Employees recover 20% faster than when they sleep. Yeah, let's do that. Get them back out on the road, I think. That's a good idea. And you're done, but I don't want you to come back to the base. I actually want you to head up there, just to provide a bit of cover there. You guys nearly done? You're all resting. Some of you... Are you all resting? What are you doing? You're just wandering around aimlessly. Fair enough. Glad to know our taxpayers' money is going, being spent well. All the fire engines are converging on the fire station now. That one's got 6 people in it. Interesting. Shoplifting report. We'll send this one. Cool. Okay. Are you guys enjoying this? Because I am. This is a lot of fun. It's fun to manage all of this. Maybe we want to make... While we've got our 5 engines here... How many have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Maybe we want to have enough for 6 people on each one. So if we hired a few more, then can make it 6 per fire engine. There we go. More vehicles, more people. Oh wow, look how busy that is. That's insane. There's just so many firefighters there. All of them currently queuing for the bathroom. Do you ever think you might have too many firefighters?
Patrol Car 4 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
Okay. Maybe we want to expand this a bit, because... Yeah, it's not looking the best. So let's see if we can expand the bathroom a bit. And so we've currently got a few toilets and a few showers. Let's have shower like that. Let's have some toilets. We will put these in cubicles. Maybe like that. And then maybe we could add another sink there. Try and kind of make it so that they don't have to queue, because they're queuing for the toilet and an emergency comes in. I wouldn't want to be that firefighter. Okay, and then we can add wall there, wall there, wall, and a wall. Let's add some doors. Can I get it facing the same direction? There we go. So there's some doors, and then we can add... There we go. And maybe we want to expand the... expand the bedroom as well. So maybe we want to expand like the corridor out here. Something maybe just like that. Not quite sure what we put in this space, but maybe we expand the corridor and put some lockers there. It can be a kind of locker area. There we go. Cool. Some lockers, maybe a nice little plant or something right here. And then we can add another bedroom. Five wide, and let's just duplicate the bedroom there. So let's put a wall back like so. And have another door in there. Bed, 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 bed. And we can probably add some more cabinets and things. Nightstands, that's what they're called. So you can add some nightstands between each bed. We can actually put fit some more beds in. There we go. And let's put another nightstand just over here. Some more nightstands. All the nightstands. You can never have enough. Okay, I think that's a pretty decent expansion to our fire station. Definitely need some more greenery. Let's put that there. What other greenery could we have? Let's go break room. Have a big plant in that corner right there. I'll also just put a door maybe there so that they can come out if they need to. Can we put a little sidewalk here? We can. Cool. And we can plant a tree like that. And small oak as well. Cool. Oh, that looks really nice. Needs some more wall decorations, I think. What wall decorations do we have? Can put some pin boards up. Some whiteboards. Maybe we have a another pin board there. Got anything going on down here? Pinboard, whiteboard. Need more wall decorations, I think. Not seeing many. Obviously, we could have another TV. Gym. We could put a shelving unit up. Have a shelf in that corner right there. Maybe we also have some shelves along here. Yeah, I think that's good. And a little plant in the corner. Yeah, okay, let's go back to dispatching. Right, which orientation? I like that orientation. I like to keep it one way around. Where are you going? You're going to the base. No, I don't want you to go to the base. I want you to go here. Have a quick drink. And I've got 3 police cars down here. Okay, let's get you...
A burglary has been reported in a residential building. The suspected perpetrator is still in the area around the building. Location, Glover Street.
Okay, I'll send you, because I can just about send...
witnessed the incident and should be interviewed.
Right, so can I take any of these yet? Yes, I can take that. I'm going to send this one over to here, provide some coverage there. Probably also want some coverage towards the top if I can. Let's get you refueled. This one's arrived down here. Police car 6.
A slippery surface caused by an oil spill was reported at an intersection. Location, Roslyn Avenue, Graybank Road.
Okay, an oil spill. Let's send the firefighters. Cool. Fire watch unit needed. A fire watch unit is needed to protect flammable materials and substances from burning while a fire suppression
The
system is
perpetrator
being
was
built.
successfully arrested.
That needs 2 vehicles and 10 firefighters. Okay, so we can multi-select here and send there. And let's get you to question the witnesses first of all, and then you can transport them to prison, because that means we don't need another police car. And you can do some traffic control there. You up there, you
The witness
there.
statements were recorded.
Okay, so now you can transport to prison, and then you can come back for your break. And let's get you that one to be washed, and let's refuel that one.
We've received a call about a child selling lemonade on the side of the road. Verify that they have a permit to do so. Location, South Street.
Okay. Don't think that's an emergency, but hey, we'll send the police officer to check it out and see what's going on. Hopefully they do have a permit, and we can just buy some lemonade or
The
something.
oil spill has been successfully cleaned up.
Cool. Okay. Why are you so slow? Okay. Something weird's happening there. You can do that. Is there another fire engine on its way? Yes, it's right there.
A teenager has become stuck in a baby swing. Observe the situation and decide how to free them.
I'll send these guys
Patrol
to the
Car 4 has
teenager.
arrived at Lemonade Stand and is awaiting instructions.
Okay, so we'll get them to check for the permit. Okay, that looks good to send out. So let's send these ones
The child does possess a permit to sell goods. Choose what should be done.
to here. So if a child does possess a permit, I'm not going to arrest the child for having a permit on a lemonade stand. I'm not even going to give him a warning. I'm going to buy some lemonade and leave, because, yeah, we don't need those kind of Karens in our life. Can get you to do traffic control. You're going back to the base, cool. Leveling up.
A passerby has reported a vehicle without a license plate. Location, Monart Road.
Okay, let's send you, and then you can have a break. Presence patrol. First of all, let's assign that parking space. The fire engine came right to there as the closest point to there for the teenager stuck in a baby swing. That was funny. I thought the fire engine was going to drive into the police station. Could you imagine if the police station was on fire and you had to send the fire engine? That would be cool. That would be really funny.
Choose to use either the Halligan tool or the Jaws of Life to pry the swing apart.
Jaws of Life, we've done this already. We know what's going on. Okay, so are you done? Not quite. Car without a license plate. Check the situation. We're driving
The
back to
teenager
base.
has been successfully freed from the baby swing using the Jaws of Life.
Okay, cool.
Officers have located the vehicle without a license plate. The driver is attempting to flee.
Okay, deal with the hit and run. I think probably in the next stream we'll unlock the paramedics. That'll be fun. Build maybe a base up here.
The hit and run was successfully prevented.
So we can arrest the perpetrator there. I'm gonna send you over here, I think. And deal with the presence patrol down there.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested. The witnesses must now be interviewed.
Get them to question the witnesses. And I think, guys, I am going to need a quick bio break. We'll take this as our hourly break. We've kind of done one before, so I'll try and be kind of make it not too long. But if you are new, I do try to take a break about once an hour. This gives me a chance to refill my drink, cool down a bit because it's roasting in here. I've got lights on me and everything. And yeah, I will be back in just a few minutes, I reckon. Is a Build-A-Bear frog, and yeah, we got Fredo from Build-A-Bear in London, and yeah, they are a Build-A-Bear frog. They've got a denim jacket, they have dungarees on. Under their dungarees they've got a t-shirt that's quite hard to show you guys. There we go. In fact, we can actually just head to this one. There you go. You can see Fredo bigger now. Fredo has a t-shirt with a rainbow heart underneath and a Hufflepuff scarf. Fredo also has some boots and things available, but Fredo's not wearing them at the moment. So yeah, this is Fredo. This is one of mine and my partner's favourite teddies. My partner is in chat as well, and they have actually based their Twitch name off of this teddy. So yeah, teddies are really cool, and I'm not afraid to talk about teddies on stream. I love teddies, and let's go put Fredo back on the sofa. There's probably a load up top, but I am not going there yet. Please don't notice me until I've got a few more hits in on you. Yep, just stay there. Be a good hog and take your bullets. Right? Oh, I think it's dead. That was easy. Okay, let's just put some stuff that we're not going to need. Just some of the individual bits. Oh, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't. That's my chest. You idiot. I don't have a bow. It just wants to say hi. Well, this isn't a happy ghast. I don't want to see an angry ghast. I really should have a bow or something. Ooh. Yes! That was cool. I liked that. Ah, okay. There's a load of gas there. And there was a hog right here, wasn't there? Hello. Merry Christmas. 59 items here. So that's going to be like that for now. And then if the copper golem were to put some redstone in, That should unlock the hopper and only allow those items to pass through and then lock again. So what's happening with that is this comparator is giving a signal strength of 1, but the moment that another item appears into the chest, it's making a signal strength of 2 that is powering this block, powering this repeater, depowering this torch, and unlocking this Enderman? Yes, unlocking this Enderman. And we're back. Hope you had a good little break there. And thank you guys for watching over Gooseberry and Strawberry for me, who has got me a cooling system. Cool! You get it? Because it's a cooling system. And cool. Never mind. We did get one. Do you like my jokes? They haven't got any better. Like, that was about a year ago, that last clip, and yeah, my jokes are still just as bad. Right.
The witness statements were recorded.
Okay. Cool. You enjoy my breaks, cool. You can come back to the base, and you good? Nearly. You're all sleeping still, so give them a chance to have a rest in a nice comfy beds. And yeah, I definitely don't want you to go back to the base. You can just kind of loiter around there, I reckon. Need to issue 6 fines to drivers, and we've done 4 of that so far, with just this one and this one. Yeah, I think next stream we'll build a base here, and it might make sense because it's right next to the hospital. But a hospital isn't a real location of a hospital, I don't think. It could be. I don't know where the hospital in Perth, Scotland is. And let's get you to do some traffic control. Maybe they can find someone to fine. It's weird that I want people to be fined, because you never want to be on the receiving end of a fine. I'll get you to record some graffiti.
A 17-year-old girl reported hearing strange noises coming from her brother's apartment and fears he might be in danger. Location, Glover Street.
Well, we know that it needs a fire engine to break down the door, so let's send our new firefighters to that. Getting a lot of the same ones today. They said there was 50 new missions, but like, I haven't really experienced many new missions, I don't think. It's hard to know because I've also got modded missions as well. So quite a few other missions are ones that like other people have designed. Those are probably the ones with some of the spelling mistakes, to be honest. Suspicious noises in the apartment. They're going to deal with the graffiti up here. And then you can maybe just go to there. Let's get that one washed.
The officers questioned the 17-year-old. They could also hear the noises coming from the apartment. Despite knocking, ringing the doorbell, and calling out, the brother did not respond. The fire department must force the door open.
Not all of the emergencies are the most appropriate, because I mean, we know how this one ends. But hey, we've already dispatched the fire service and they're right there.
Fuel has leaked.
The sound didn't work again, did it? That's annoying. Thank you very much, Fredo, for the Prime sub. I will turn those sounds off because, yeah, that didn't work at all. We'll have to look into why that's not working, why those sounds aren't coming through. It's strange because when I test it, it all works, but when I'm live, it doesn't, and obviously I can't really test that very well. But yeah, thank you very much for 2 months of Prime on Twitch. Thank you very much.
From a truck. Due to the expected rain, any remaining fuel could end up in the storm drains. Location, St. Andrew Street.
Let's send that fire engine and let's get some of these washed. Let's get you refueled. That was loud. Let's get you washed. Let's queue you for the wash. Let's also queue you for refueling. And
Fire engine 5 has arrived at suspicious noises from an apartment and is awaiting instructions.
There you go, I think we've queued them all. Okay.
Patrol car 2 has stopped traffic control due to employee exhaustion and is returning to base.
Okay, patrol car 2, that one up there. We should be able to send some of these out, yep. Send you.
The door has been opened and the apartment can now be entered.
There. Get you to do some traffic control.
The leaking fuel has been successfully removed.
Sort that. Got a demolition of a building going on which needs a fire engine, so let's send this one right there. And can we send any more out? Still sleeping.
The sister's concern turns out to be unfounded. The brother is fine and obviously in a great mood. He was having a good time with his girlfriend and simply didn't notice the world around him.
Thank you very much for the sub on YouTube, and it seems that the sounds aren't working. I'll keep the visuals on, but I will just unmute all of my sounds. But thank you very much, Guilin. I'm sorry if I butchered that, for the YouTube sub. Thank you very much. Yeah, why are my sounds not working? That's annoying. I've got these really cool little sound effects and things. I have them all through Stream Elements, so maybe there's something weird happening with Stream Elements today. I mean, sounds in the game are weird, but I know that that's a game bug. That's not happening while I'm streaming. Because we normally get like a nice little ka-ching sound when we have that. You can do some traffic control there. Got
a silent alarm was triggered in a shop. Location, European store.
So let's send these guys to the burglary. That's hard to say. Burglary. There we go. Assign them to the demolition. Are you meant to come back? It's hard to keep track of all the police. I reckon I can send you out. Let's put you up there. You can check the situation in the store. We got any others available? Oh, we hit our traffic control thing and the demolition's done. And now we've got to do 104 traffic checks. So it's good that we've got currently 3 police vehicles doing that.
The emergency services on site discovered a broken window.
Okay, let's search the building. What do we reckon? Do we reckon the burglar's going to be in there or not? Got cool toddler in glass recycling bin. I think this must be a new one.
A toddler is trapped inside a glass recycling bin. Location, Cross Street. The perpetrator is still in the building.
Let's arrest the perpetrator then. Okay, so just out of curiosity, because I think this one we have a decision tree, we have 2 options, so I'll have to kind of decide on maybe we pick the other option and see what happens just as an experiment. Might risk the toddler? I don't know.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Let's get them just to assess the damage and then they can head off to the prison. There we go, and now we can transport them to the prison. They're all just sleeping. Okay, so assign task, check the situation. And you're going to head up there, you're going to the prison, and then we'll take you and put you somewhere. I'm not quite sure.
The toddler situation has been confirmed by emergency services. Choose to either cut the bin open or attempt rescue via rope.
Okay, so now we tried the rescue with the rope, and that seemed to be fine. But let's try cut the glass recycling bin open. Check for illegal drug transport. That is the worst possible location for a criminal to be doing illegal drug transport. Right outside a police station. Do they have no common sense at all? Let's send you there.
The toddler was successfully rescued. The damage caused by the operation must be documented.
Okay, so now we have to send a police vehicle there. Go on, we can send one of these. It's right there. These guys are going to drive past the illegal drug transportation and head to there while these guys are coming down to there. Yep, that makes sense, doesn't it? Like, you cannot be closer to the police station if you tried. Like, if you're going to transport illegal drugs, which I do not condone at all, but for the sake of this criminal, they should at least do it up here at the top of the map. Like, take the police a while to get there, right? But yeah, just for full clarity and everything like that, and so I don't get banned from Twitch, I do not endorse any kind of use of illegal drugs. I do not encourage any criminal activities. Please follow the law and respect emergency services. Thank you. Just a PSA. Okay, there we go. You can sort that one. And you now have to assess the damage. Okay, so the rope rescue is the better way because then we don't need to send a police car to sort out the damage. But hey, we learnt that. That's useful to know.
The damage was documented.
Okay, and you can head up here. You can do some traffic control. You can go... Let's just put you right there. I think we've got quite good coverage at the moment. There you go, traffic control's done. Does this need another police car here? Let's send that one to there. Oh no, they've got so far to go. Like, they're going to use up all of their fuel and all of their petrol just to get here. And it's arrived. Wow, that took so long, guys. Oh, and they've just both gone back to the police station. No, you don't. I guess you can, actually. But you're needed. I will put you out here. There we go. You can do some traffic control there. And I think while we've got no emergencies, guys, that is actually going to be where I end it for today. So I know this was quite a quick stream, about an hour 20-ish. So yeah, I'm going to head to the ending screen right now. I know it was a quick stream, but it's boiling, it's roasting in here. I've got the heat of outside and things. I've got the heat from my computer, my screen, my lights. I've got a fan on in here, but there's nowhere really for the air to go. So yeah, we are going to be ending it here. If you are watching on YouTube and you did like the stream, please be sure to hit that like button. You can also do a reaction and spam those reactions to let YouTube know to recommend this stream and others to more people. And if you really did like it, you can hit that subscribe button as well on YouTube. If you are watching on Twitch, I don't really have a regular schedule, but you can hit that follow button and make sure that notifications are turned on for when I next go live, which will probably be a satisfactory stream. I try to kind of keep it balanced. I will get back into Minecraft at some point, but yeah. I'm also available. I also have social media. I'm on Instagram and TikTok, where I post vertical videos as often as I can. Those are clips from the stream and all other streams, and I also post those as YouTube shorts as well. You can also find me on Blue Sky, on Threads, although I'm not entirely sure how it works, and you can join my Discord server. So yeah, if you are watching on YouTube, you can I would recommend you head to my Twitch page now, where we will be raiding in just a moment. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching. I'll keep this Twitch stream open for a moment while we do raid, but yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for the support during the stream, and I will see you next time.